Think and grow rich. Lesson 1. Desire. The starting point of all achievement. Have you ever wanted something badly? Maybe you wanted more money. Maybe you wanted to start a business. Maybe you wanted to become stronger, more confident, more successful, or completely change your life. But there is an important question. Do you actually desire it, or do you simply wish that it would happen? Because those two things are very different. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill begins with one of the most important ideas in the entire book: desire. Hill's basic argument is simple. Before achievement can happen, there must first be a clear and powerful desire for something. But let's make this much simpler. Desire is not just saying, "I want to be successful." Almost everyone says that. Desire means knowing what you want, becoming emotionally committed to it, and being willing to take action and make sacrifices to move toward it. And that's what we're going to understand in this first lesson. Part 1. Wishing is not desire. Let's imagine two people. The first person says, "I want to become financially independent." That's a nice goal. But then he goes back to his normal life. He spends hours scrolling through social media. He doesn't learn anything new. He doesn't save money. He doesn't build a skill. He doesn't take action. He likes the idea of success, but he doesn't actually pursue it. Now imagine another person. She says, "I want to become financially independent." But she doesn't stop there. She chooses a specific target. She learns a valuable skill. She spends an hour every day improving. She saves part of her income. She starts building something. She makes mistakes. She fails. And she keeps going. What's the difference? Both people said they wanted success, but only one turned that desire into behavior. That's the first lesson. A wish is something you think about. A serious desire is something that begins to change what you do. Part 2. Why desire matters. Think about a person trying to change his life without knowing what he actually wants. One day, he wants to become a businessman. The next day, he wants to become a trader. The next day, he wants to become a YouTuber. The next day, he wants to learn programming. The next day, he wants to move somewhere else. Every new idea looks exciting, but nothing gets enough attention to become successful. This happens because wanting everything can sometimes mean committing to nothing. A strong desire gives you direction. It answers a very important question. What am I actually trying to achieve? Without that answer, your energy gets divided. With that answer, you can begin making decisions. Part 3. Be specific. One of the most powerful ideas connected to Hill's discussion of desire is specificity. Don't just say, "I want money." Ask, "How much?" Don't just say, "I want success." Ask, "What does success actually mean to me?" Don't say, "I want to start a business." Ask, "What kind of business? Who will I serve? What problem will I solve? When will I begin?" The more clearly you define your destination, the easier it becomes to decide what actions belong on the journey. Imagine telling a taxi driver, "Take me somewhere successful." He would have no idea where to go, but if you give him an exact destination, suddenly the journey becomes possible. Your goal works the same way. Clarity gives your desire direction. Part 4. Desire requires a price. Now we reach an uncomfortable part. A serious desire usually requires you to give something in return. Time, energy, comfort, money, attention, sometimes entertainment, sometimes sleep, sometimes the approval of other people. This doesn't mean destroying your life to achieve a goal. It means understanding that achievement has a cost. If you say, "I want to become excellent at something," but you're unwilling to spend time practicing it, then the desire isn't strong enough to control your behavior. If you say, I want to build a business, but you're unwilling to learn how customers think, how sales work, or how to improve your product, then the desire remains an idea. Desire becomes powerful when you're willing to exchange something valuable for the result you want.